for someone like me, the name Pman is something I'm used to because I also started my young career in the entertainment scene. And the way I learned about Pman, embraced Pman then, a lot of controversies really surrounded the body. How can you, what is the difference between Pman of yesterday and Pman today?
Pman of yesteryears, right, and Pman of today. I think what changed was a focus, a discipline, a strategy, and persistency, which cumulated to integrity. Because in life, if you don't have integrity, you practically won't have anything to show for it. So why we could say Pman of now is better than the Pman of before? Because we try to eliminate greed, selfish interest. It was what wounded the Pman of before. There were so much people with elements of greed. There were so much people with elements of selfish interest. They were not doing it for the industry itself. They were doing it for their personal aggrandizement. And we decided to change the structure, the destiny, the future of the music industry by taking it upon ourselves to make sure that we work regularly, sincerely to better the Nigerian music industry. We actually eliminated the idea of in-house fighting, brouhaha, tussle, and all that. We actually try to bring everybody on board for us to work together. And we've been able to show that this set of people are moving forward and they are not here to play. And at the same time, we're not going to tolerate time wasters. So I believe they were busy going to court and all that because they were time wasters. They were busy fighting because they were time wasters. They were busy struggling about this money and all this property because they were time wasters. They were only sincerely dealing about themselves, not about the other people, not about the younger generation. So what the difference between us and them is that we are working for the younger generation to have a structure, a better welfare, and a better playing field to be in the international music market.
Okay. Now, sir, with the vision you have to drive this ship right now, if you want to summarize what it took for you and your new set of skills to take Pima from what it used to be to where it is today, how would you summarize?
Integrity.
Okay.
Integrity. We brought in integrity. That's basically what changed. We sincerely wanted to leave a legacy. We sincerely wanted to be able to be comfortable when we're old, to say this is what we contributed, this is what we did when we're in position of the union. We wanted to be able to tell our children, because I keep saying it, my children plays music. My daughter plays violin and sings. My son plays keyboard and he sings. My second son, which is my third child, is a vocalist. He sings, perfectionist when it comes to vocal cord note. But since they've already discovered that their father was a Pman, or is a Pman president, and when they end up being a musician, what would they say about us, about me? So this is not only about me, this is about Soninegi. His kids are also musicians. This is about Zaki. His kids are also musicians. So it was the reason why we said to ourselves, we cannot fail. We cannot disappoint the younger generation. what you saw today, what everybody's been talking about, is not by magic. It was by dedication, by hard work, by focus, and by integrity. That's why we're able to have the edifice that you're looking at today. That's why we're able to have the younger people coming to Pman. That's why we brought the Pman head office to where the music industry resides, on the island. It used to be on the mainland. So is because we wanted to prove a point that any organization can work, but you need to have good heads. So at the same time, I keep telling people, Nigeria can work. Nigeria can actually be the biggest and the most beautiful country in the world when we have good heads to put it together, because we are all gifted, or should I say we're loaded with the natural resources on planet Earth. In fact, the resources we have here in our country are some of the most expensive mineral resources and metal. So I don't see any reason why we cannot be the biggest and the richest country in the world. So what has been holding us back since has been bad leaders and greedy and selfish people. So with a sample of what we did with Pman, that shows that the country can work. You just need to get good head to manage an organization, and it is. They haven't had an edifice, a house of their own, a property of their own for the past 40 years, but they will now have. People can register and have medical insurance. People can register and have life insurance, and both for permanent disabilities and death, they have insurance. People can have pension plan. Nobody knew that it can work in Nigeria before. People can have a pension plan. Musicians can actually go into the site and distribute their songs to over 200 digital stores once you're a registered Pman member. And right now we're floating radio stations both in Lagos and in Abuja that are only specific to play. They are only specific to play music of Pman members. So, and it's already on Google Play Store, so you can listen to Pman FM anywhere around the world, and you're listening to the best of Afrobeats, the best of High Life, the best of Juju, and we're so gifted until we understand that God gave us a whole lot that we can deal with. We will know that we're a blessed nation. So, example with Pman is suddenly the dead Pman, right? The brouhaha Pman, the bad perception Pman is talk of the town. Is what everybody wants to associate with. So that means once you get good people, anything can work. So that's what happened to Pman, and that can also happen to our country.